Millions-Winsumart is best bending machine.
When you first power the machine on, this is the screen you're going to see after it boots up. And this is the screen that you'd want to operate in if you want to perform a single bend. This is our X, this is our actual position of our X position. This is our back gauge, it's 1 inch back. This is our actual position of our Y. This means the press is going to travel down, the ram is going to travel down 3.499 inches. And XP is our program position or our target position. So we have our X program to be at 1 inches, which is what it is. And we have our Y program to be at 3.543, which is a little different. So when we run this program, the Y is going to adjust. DX is our detract of our X. So as soon as we start bending our material, the X is going to back up 2 inches. HT is the hold time. It's set to 3 seconds. That means that when the ram gets to the bottom of its stroke, it's going to produce pressure for 3 seconds. And delay of Y is set to 3 seconds. That means as soon as we start bending our material, it's going to delay the X backing up for 3 seconds. PP is the amount of preset workpieces. You could set that to how many parts you want to make. And then CP will keep track of where you're at. That's your current workpieces. So now if we want to run this single bend, let's first turn on our pump and then press our confirmation button or our start button, and the machine's going to set up. It's first moving the Y-axis stops, and it adjusted the X. The X-axis was already adjusted, and now we'll be able to hit the foot pedal and run this program. So let's turn our pump off and look at setting up an actual program as opposed to a single bend. And if we hit the P button, it's going to take us into our program files, and we go 1 through 40. So you can have up to 40 programs, and you'll see you can have up to 25 bends per program. And you can repeat an individual bend up to 99 times. So let's go back to, let's just hit program again, easy. I get to my first program. You don't name these files. These are just named as numbers. Let's hit enter. Okay, here we're in the setup of the first program. ST stands for steps. How many steps are going to be in our program? We're going to do something real simple. We're going to have 2 steps. PP is our preset workpieces. That's if you want to keep track of how many parts you're making. We'll just keep it at 0, so then it'll count up. If you put a number in there like 100, it'll count down. CP is our current workpiece. Delay of Y is a setting for our retract that we talked about earlier. And hold time is how long the machine is going to produce pressure. We're going to set that to 3 seconds, and you can play with that setting depending on your material type. So now if I arrow over, I'm in the first step of our 2 steps that we set up. And you'll see our X is at 1, that's where it happens to be. Our Y, how far down our ram is going to travel, is set to 3.542. And our X program, that's where we want it to be. Our desired target is 1 inch, and our Y program, our desired target is 3.5 inches. So this basically, let's just keep it at that. If you want to change anything, you can go in here and just hit your delete button. Now let's go over to the second step.
Bend the rules of precision with Millions-Winsumart, where every curve defines excellence.
Okay, this is our second step of our program, and our back gauge, or our X-axis, is set to 1 inch. Our Y actual position, or our ram, is set to come down to 3.543. So we want our X to be at 3 inches. Let's just change that to 4. You just enter 4 and confirm it. And our Y is going to travel down to 3.5 inches. That's okay. And our DX is set to 0. That would be if we wanted our X-axis or our back gauge to back up as soon as we start bending. And our RP, that's if we wanted to repeat this step. We could actually repeat this particular step up to 99 times, but we're just going to leave it set at 1. Now that we've completed our programming, we're ready to arrow over to our first step, turn our pump on, and hit our start or confirm button, and we'll be ready to start bending. So I'm going to depress the foot pedal down, We're in our first step. Machine is setting up for the second step. Back gauge is moving back. Now let's shut the pump off and discuss the different operating modes. This machine has 3 operating modes: jog mode, single mode, and continuous mode. We were previously operating in single mode. Single mode requires the operator to press the foot pedal to initiate each bend of the program. Jog mode is basically designed to align tooling. It'll allow the operator to run the machine down and the machine will stay in its position, or run the machine up and it will stay in its position. Finally, the machine has continuous mode. Continuous mode will allow the operator to press the foot